Hello class, hello everybody. I hope everybody is doing great. I just wanted to create this video for you, for all my students, so that way we kind of don't forget about our school routines, don't kind of forget about the skills that we've been working on, so that way when we do go back to school or if anything does happens, we kind of know what to do and we're kind of being prepared, okay? So like always, I have an agenda, okay? So first thing is we're gonna talk about how much I miss y'all. Then we have some birthdays coming up. And then we're gonna talk about Flipgrid. And again, here's the Flipgrid codes. Okay, so if you're in my homeroom, it's this one. And if you're in Miss Uniga's homeroom, it's this one. And then if you're in Gutierrez's class, you're in this one. Okay. With the Flipgrid, please check every hour for my reply. I'm gonna be trying to reply as much as I can during this week or during the next few weeks if anything does happen. I just want you to be prepared and making sure that you're checking and we're communicating. And if you ever want to say anything to me, just go ahead and create a video and I'll try to reply back as fast as I can. Okay, so keep checking on that. Okay, don't just send a video and then don't ever check it again. I'm gonna watch them all, so make sure you're please checking on that. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about learning from home, creating a schedule and some activities I have for you. Okay, so first things first is I want to say I miss you, all of you, so much. I know last week it was spring break and I hope everybody had fun or whatever they had to do. I know I was just home relaxing, playing some video games, reading some books, and playing with my dog Damon. But you know, now that spring break is over and we are supposed to be in school right now, but instead, with everything going around us, making sure that we're not trying to get sick, okay, making sure we're washing our hands. What everybody has decided to do is we're going to close down the schools so that way we don't spread germs around, okay? So because of that, that doesn't mean that we're on vacation again, okay? I still want you to practice your things that we've been working on, okay? So again, I just want to say that we still working on stuff, okay? Last the week that we were at school, okay? I love seeing everybody working together. We're working hard on things. We're learning a lot about in math, reading and writing, science, social studies, a lot of things, you know. And so I want to continue that, okay? A few things also is that we have a few birthdays, okay? I don't want to say anybody's name, but there are a few students of mine that have birthdays either this week or next week or coming up in March, okay? So I just want to say I love you, all of you, and I hope you have a great birthday and whatever you're doing, and however old you're turning, if you're turning 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, just kidding. But I do hope that you have a fabulous birthday and birthday hugs, okay? So let's move on to Flipgrid really quick, okay? So this week, okay, I'm gonna be posting things on the topic that says spring break, okay? So it's gonna have this little picture right here and it says spring break, okay? So we're gonna be using Flipgrid a lot, okay? So remember, to get through Flipgrid, you can either go through flipgrid.com and log in through your school Google email and password, or you can go through Clever, okay, which is the same thing. Okay, you can go through Clever and you can look at all the apps that the district has for you, or you just go to flipgrid.com and then log in through your Google school email account and your password. Okay, so we're gonna use that to stay connected with our family. Okay, we're gonna making sure that everybody's okay and we're gonna have fun on there. Okay, I just don't want it to be something that's really boring for y'all. I want to make sure that we're having the communications open. Okay, check daily because every day I'm gonna post a question. Would you rather this or that? And I want to see your responses, okay? So please making sure you're checking that either every hour. If you want me to reply to you, you gotta check that every hour. But if you just want to send a video and you don't care for my reply and you just want to see what other people, then check it the next day, okay? That doesn't really matter, but if that's up to you. If you're waiting for me to respond back to you, check it within the hour. And if you're waiting just for tomorrow, then just go ahead and do tomorrow's, okay? Another thing we're still gonna be working on our speaking skills, okay? Because I still want you to work on that. It's very important, okay? We're gonna be celebrating each other, okay? I know with a few birthdays coming up, I'm gonna try to make sure that there's a feel good video for you personally if your birthday's coming up. So make sure you check on that. Funny videos, if you want me to do something funny like a TikTok challenge, I'll do something to kind of entertain y'all, and you know, we'll just kind of have fun with it, okay? And also, if school is canceled for longer, okay, I'm saying if, okay, if school is canceled, we're going to be using Flipgrid a lot, okay? So please make sure you're keeping up with it and you know how to use it correctly, okay? That's if. As of right now, we don't know, so just make sure you're ready, okay? Okay, so the first thing about this week, okay, is I want you to create a schedule for yourself, okay? Just like how there's a schedule at school, how at 7:05 you wait outside the classroom, then at 7:25 Alexa says that hey, the announcements are on, then at 7:30 class starts, and then we start working on, if you're in my home, obviously you work on math, then a couple hours later you switch and you go to reading, then a couple hours later you switch to math and science social studies, then we have lunch, then we have specials, and then we have this, okay? So the reason why we have schedules is because if we don't have a schedule, then everything's gonna be kind of chaotic, okay? Everything's gonna be kind of crazy, we don't know what to do, right? But if we have a schedule, then we're being productive and we're keeping our brain from turning into mush, right? Remember I said the brain is like a muscle. The more you work at it, okay, then the more you get stronger. But if you just wake up at 12 or 1 and really don't do anything until like 3 or 4, and then the day's kind of gone, and it's like, yeah, well, you didn't really do much today, you know? And so we want to be up. Now, I'm not saying be up at 6 in the morning. I'm just saying be up before 9 and just kind of do what you need to do, okay? And then get ready for, and then do some school activities, you know? Why? I know you can't play video games all day 24/7, you know? That's not really good for you. I'm just saying do some things to practice, that way when school does open again, you're ready for it, you know? Kind of like that. So we're going to be talking about creating a schedule. So you can either copy the schedule that I have on here for you, or you can create your own. So by creating your own, you're kind of saying, you know, what hours you're going to do for this, and you can talk to your parents, your guardians, whoever you need to, someone, an adult, to kind of sit down and you're going to work it through together. But here's an example, okay? So before 9, so anything before 9, try to wake up, eat breakfast, make your bed, get dressed, put PJs in the laundry, or whatever you need to do. Just kind of get ready, okay? Now from 9 to 10 is a morning walk, okay? Go outside for a family walk your dog, or do some type of exercise in the morning. We're just kind of getting your body ready for that, you know, morning. Then from 10 to 11, you know, it's academic time, no electronics, so do some kind of flashcards, study guides, workbooks if you have any, or a packet, or something that I would give you online to do. That includes Education Galaxy, and we'll get more into that, okay? And then from 11 to 12, it's kind of creative time. So draw pictures, play with Legos. Now, there's a difference between toys and Legos. Legos is you're being creative because you're creating something, kind of like Makerspace in my classroom. You're creating something, not necessarily games like Uno, stuff like that. You're creating something. Creative time is to create something, okay? Drawing, crafting, playing music, cooking, baking, that's creating something, okay? Then 12 is kind of lunchtime, and that's kind of like basically where we normally do have lunch. Then at 12:30 to 1, it's chores, okay? So like making your bed, cleaning your room, cleaning the kitchen, wiping down tables, sweeping, mopping, doing something to kind of help around the house, you know? I don't want just your parents to do everything by themselves. Do something, you know? Be nice and be kind, just like I've taught you to always kind of help out as much as possible, doing those sort of things, okay? And then 1 to 2:30 is quiet time, read, do a puzzle, nap, something quiet. Then from 12:30 to 4, again, some kind of academic time, and we'll get into it a little bit later. And then 4 to 5 is afternoon fresh air, so go outside, play, walk, be outside, you know, be in the nature, be in the sun. And 5 to 6 is dinner time, again, depending on what time y'all eat. And 6 to 8, free TV time, you know. Again, don't say, oh, Mr. Real said from 6 to 8 I can watch TV. No. I'm saying you create your schedule, or you talk to your parents about this kind of schedule. What do you think it would be, okay? Then from 8 is bedtime, depending on what time you go to sleep. Or if you do everything without complaining, maybe talk to your parents, oh, can I stay up till 9 then? You should still be getting a good amount of sleep. Just because you're not in school doesn't mean that you're allowed to sleep till 12, 1 in the morning. No. You know better, okay? So here's a few math activities for you to do at home. So if you don't have a device with you, you would be doing this, okay? Learning your multiplication facts, okay? I know that's still a struggle in my classroom. That's okay. And now you have a chance to actually learn them all, okay? You can do skip counting, okay? So saying like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on and so forth, okay? Create the multiplication chart. You know how like we normally do it in my classroom? Create that again. Just grab a sheet of paper and just you do it yourself. Play war with the deck of cards. So remember the beginning of the year, if I had a deck of cards and I said, oh, here's 6 times 2, and then another person has 5 times 2, who has the highest number, who has the highest product? Well, that obviously would be me, 6 times 2 versus 5 times 2, okay? So kind of like that with a partner. Or you can create your own flashcards. You know, like I have the flashcards for the multiplication cards. You could do that yourself. Take a few papers or index cards or whatever you have at home and just create that, okay? Now, if you do have digital devices, you can still do the non-digital and the digital too, okay? So you can use extra math, okay? So remember, you can use that through Clever. You can do Education Galaxy, okay, through Clever, or Prodigy, again, through Clever. Okay, so another thing for reading, okay, if you don't have a device, again, you can just read any book, okay, that always helps you with keeping up reading skills, and that's very important. We don't want you to lose these skills, we want you to actually get better at them, okay? And by practicing doing them a lot of times, you will get better at them, okay? So reading a book, reading the captions on a video. So if you're gonna watch a YouTube video, just read the captions, okay? Try to read that as much as possible instead of actually just looking at the screen. Or if you're watching a movie, tell your parents, hey, can you put on the captions so I can read the captions? Read the words on the movie. That'll be great too. Reading the instructions on boxes, signs, posters. So anytime you're going out for whatever reason, read the signs, read all the signs. If you have a cigarette box in front of you, read everything on there. If there's a sign or a poster anywhere in the house or anywhere and wherever you're going at, read it. Go ahead and take your time and read all those words that you can, okay? And if you have digital access, if you have access to a Chromebook, a laptop, tablet, a phone, anything, you can get on Education Galaxy, again, through Clever, or you can get on Myon, where there's a lot of online books. And then last thing is writing activities. Again, if you don't have non-digital access to like a phone, tablet, or laptop, then what you can do is write a summary about the book you just read. So grab a sheet of paper. I'm not telling you to write 5 pages. I'm just saying a paragraph to a full page. That'll be great, okay? The more you practice, the more you get better at it. Create your own book. Oh my gosh, that'll be so amazing. Ms. Gutierrez and Ms. Zuniga will be so happy and so amazed if you create your own book with pictures and everything. That'll be really cool. Create your own comic book, okay? I know some of my students love to draw, okay? That's amazing. Add some words to it. Bam, you got a comic book. That'd be so cool, okay? I want to see that. Write your experience during this moment. So if you're feeling kind of scared or bummed out or sad, write them down. Write your feelings on a piece of paper. That sometimes helps me when I'm feeling different. It kind of helps me to write things down so that way I know what my feelings are, okay? So do those things, you know? And if you have digital access, again, you can get on Education Galaxy or create a story using Flipgrid to share with us what your story is. That'll be so amazing too, okay? So these are just a few things that I want you to kind of consider, and I want you to think about what's happening, okay? So again, I will try to keep up with you if you use Flipgrid as much as possible, okay? I just want to say I love you, take care, be safe, wash those hands, okay? Have a good day, bye.